All right, ladies and gents, I think we are just about ready to get tonight's stream rolling here. Sorry for the bit of a late start here. Made an Instagram post, messed it up, so I had to delete it and repost it. So hooray for that. But welcome everyone back again to another stream. Hope you guys are doing well. Today is stream number 549. And for today's stream, we are just kind of hanging out, just kind of vibing for a bit, just because I'm kind of tired. Don't really feel super well, to be honest with you, but you know, well enough to stream, so, you know, there's that. Really quick, though, streaming schedule. We stream Monday to Friday, 6 to 7 Central. Updates on the community tab, all of that good stuff. Happy Monday to all of our lovely Monday peoples out there. I hate Mondays. Mondays are awful. I don't know anyone who loves Mondays, but how are you guys doing? Feel free to let me know in the chat. I did get a little bit sick last night. We went out to eat. We had this sandwich place. It was kind of like a ghost kitchen to another restaurant. It tasted good. Sandwiches didn't really sit so well, though, for me specifically. So I got a little sick last night, kind of slept in a lot today. So today's been a pretty weird Monday, all things considered. So that's what I got going on. Thinking Orange Cat is known for hating Mondays. Perhaps his name, what was his name again? Starts with a G. Garfunkel, perhaps? I don't know. Let's see. After going to a few Kohls, found the polybag. Awesome. Very cool. Yeah, for those that did not get the memo, if you guys have a Kohl's store near you, feel free to check it out if you feel so inclined, because those Kohl and Wolf Mask Warrior polybags have started showing up at Kohl's stores and stuff. I found a full case of them last week when I went, bought a few of those polybags, one of which we are giving away over on Instagram. So link in the description. Feel free to check out that giveaway if you want. You have until the end of the week to sign up, peoples. Took this hard ecology test, super boring class. Yeah, I'm not for super boring classes either. Some teachers know how to make their classes fun, but some teachers, man, they can't make a fun class to save their life. Do not trust ghost kitchens, in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, you know, considering how this experience went, I think it might be a little while before I trust a ghost kitchen again. Because this one, like I said, tasted good. Not really making me feel too good the day after. So, let's see. Just finished building my tournament temple city. Not gonna lie, it was pretty painful and annoying. I mean, okay, here's my stance on the oh, thank you AR Cosmetics for the sub. Here's my stance on the tournament temple city, right? I've built the thing. I completed it or this weekend rather, because I had extra time and I only had a few bags left, so I was just like, you know what? Whatever, let's just get it done. The build itself definitely wasn't the best thing ever. It's very repetitive, and the majority of the build is like this gigantic cave. I do like the set overall, and by the way, I will be filming my review later this week, hopefully having that up for you guys by either Wednesday or Thursday. That's the goal right now. The build itself, like I said, kind of repetitive. I do kind of like how it all went together, though. I do have a couple of other minor complaints, though, that I will talk about in my review, but overall, the Tournament Temple City, it's a fine set, in my opinion. Not the funnest to build, though, or not the most fun set to build, if my grammar would grammar. But, you know, it's definitely not a bad set. I just kind of feel like there could have been more for the price, you know? That's kind of what I'm taking away from it. Oh, well, has some cool figures, and like I said, my review will be coming later this week, hopefully. Hooray for that. Finished Tournament Temple City yesterday, hence Lloyd as my new profile picture. Awesome, very cool. Did you finish Season 5 or nah? We did, actually. Yeah, we did. And we also, here's a kicker, right? We also finished Skybound, and we watched Day of the Departed. So we got a lot of Ninjago watching this weekend. We were kind of house-sitting for Kat's mom, and we had a lot of time on our hands. So we were like, let's just boot up Netflix, watch some Ninjagos. So yeah, we finished Season 5, we watched the entirety of Season 6, and we watched Day of the Departed. Much to the dismay of me, because I don't like Day of the Departed. And oh boy, rewatching it was not fun. Really quick, though, a couple of other things about the Tournament Temple City. Connection of the two parts with Technic pieces was always a struggle. Yeah, I know what you mean, because the whole build is kind of like assembled with a couple of chunks that you put together with like Technic pins and axles. Not the most smooth connection ever, that's for sure. For me, I have an issue with Lego where if I build it all at once, I literally do not do it, so I'm doing 2 bags a day. Did I read that right? For me, I have an issue with Lego where if I build it all at once, I will literally not do it. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Yeah, I guess that's a good way to map out your progress, for sure. I don't know, I worked on it for like 7 hours, right, last week, and I was like, man, I only have a few bags left. Might as well finish it this weekend if I have time. But then, you know, later that night, I was like, let's just do it. Let's just finish it. So I finished it. Hopefully that made sense. Nat Christmas with the $5 super chat. Thank you very much, Nat Christmas. They say, I inspired my friend to watch Ninjago after she only saw the first few seasons. Her favorite was Kohl. She was upset at Kohl's ghost status. Yeah, Kat had a similar reaction to that. Kohl is one of her favorite ninja as well. The whole ghost arc kind of, took her by surprise as well. But we are finally at the end of that now because we watched Day of the Departed. So hopefully, all of that goes well for your friend as well. Ghost Kohl will not be around for very long. So, but thank you once again, Nat Christmas, for the $5 super chat. And we can do Dragons Rising pictures. Sure. I have Dragons Rising Season 2. Hope that's good. Ugh, I feel like I need to breathe here. Whew. All right. Let's see. But yeah, we watched the rest of Season 5, all of Skybound, and Day of the Departed. Oh my god, was Day of the Departed such a chore to get through, man. It's only 44 minutes-ish, but it feels a lot longer than it is. Oh my god. Kind of just wanted to skip to the very end because I'm like, literally nothing matters except all the Kohl stuff. Ugh. Did Kat like Season 6? From what she told me, I'll wait for her to actually show up on stream again so she can give you guys like the full extent of how she feels. Thank you once again, Nat Christmas, for the $5 super chat. Like I said, though, I will kind of wait for her to get back before I, reveal all of what she felt. But for Season 6, she was kind of mixed on it, all things considered. I could tell she wasn't really liking the Sky Pirates, or especially like towards the end, she kind of had this look on her face like, what's going on here? Like I said, I don't know exactly how she feels about it, but I could tell that she was kind of mixed, all things considered, which I told her was pretty understandable because from what I've seen, the Ninjago community is pretty split down the middle regarding Season 6 and whether or not it's actually a good season. I don't have a lot of issues with Skybound. Rewatching it, though, I did notice a lot of humor that wasn't really my cup of tea. A lot of, like, a lot of juvenile humor in Skybound, but I do still like all the Jay and Nia stuff. Obviously, that's like a huge part of that season. I liked all that stuff. Skybound is not a bad season by any means, but yeah, she was pretty mixed on it, and I noticed a couple of things this time that were kind of like a little questionable, just to say the least. But she liked Possession. Yeah, she liked season 5, of course. She loves Moro. I think Moro might be her favorite villain. Again, can't say for sure because I will wait for her to show up on stream, hopefully later this week, and explain some stuff about what she felt. But she did like Moro, so let's see. Think Cat will hate season 7. Yeah, I'm going to be skipping a little bit of Hands of Time. I feel like there are some episodes that we can skip around just because Hands of Time isn't really the best season ever in my opinion. And we skipped a little bit of season 2 as well, some of the fillery episodes. So maybe we will do that for Hands of Time. I don't know. I will say not a whole lot happens in Hands of Time, but then again, we have the Time Twins and all this stuff with Wu and Sensei Lloyd. I don't know. Maybe we should watch the entire season. I don't know. Who's to say? No, we didn't watch them on stream. We've been doing kind of like a rewatch off camera. Well, I've been doing a rewatch. Kat's been watching them for the first time. I thought it could be fun to maybe record some reactions, but I feel like that also makes the overall experience less fun too, you know, especially for Kat, because I'm like, hey, let's turn on the microphone and watch some Ninjago and record it, as opposed to just hanging out, relaxing and watching it that way. So, you know, I've thought about doing it like on camera or maybe through audio recordings, but you know, I just feel like one way is a lot easier and relaxing just in general. So I don't want it to feel like a chore, you know. You can't skip Mr. Cuddly Wump's debut. Yeah, the more I think about it, the more I think that we should watch the entirety of season 7. There will be other seasons down the line to skip, though. I.e. season 11 and a lot of episodes taking place in that little section of Ninjago. Hooray for season 11. Did you skip Double Trouble? Yeah, we did. We skipped Pirates vs. Ninja. We skipped Double Trouble. We skipped Ninja Ball Run. I think those are the only 3 that we skipped. Yeah, because we came back in for Child's Play, because that's actually important. Building Kohl's Elemental Earth mech right now. Very cool. Awesome. Yeah, the writing of season 7 is kind of whatever. Oh my god, the writing in Day of the Departed. Oh my god. And the fights, too. Ugh, it was just not fun to revisit, and it was also giving us some grief because my DVD did not work for Day of the Departed, so I was like, well, guess I gotta go find it online. Luckily, Tubi had it for free, so we were able to watch it that way. Pretty sure the Ninjago Media Project is also missing Day of the Departed. Oh well. It do be what it do be. But yeah, it was not fun. Did she like Jay's angst? Not particularly. I mean, Jay is not her favorite character. So yeah, I didn't think she really cared for a lot of that stuff. She did like Nauticon, though, from what I remember. She thought Nauticon was at least a good villain, which I feel like is what a lot of people are missing regarding Nauticon's character. But yeah, I know I gotta take deep breaths to calm myself down here. Day of the Departed. Ugh. Every time I think of it, I'm just, ugh. That's still probably my least favorite thing about Ninjago, just in general. Yeah, we're not going to watch Decoded. I'm skipping that. Did she like Clancy? Yeah, she liked Clancy. She liked some of the Sky Pirates, but not all of them. She did not really care for Dogshank. I don't think she really liked all that much, which, you know, is understandable. She also didn't really care for Flintlock, from what I remember, or she was kind of just indifferent on Flintlock. She liked Clancy, she liked Doubloon, and obviously she liked Nauticon. She also wasn't a fan of the monkey, so I guess she was kind of like split regarding the Sky Pirates. What's Decoded? Ninjago Decoded. It came out after season 7, before season 8. It was kind of like a little recap series, basically retelling the previous 7 seasons of Ninjago. It was more or less designed to get new fans who had come into Ninjago from the movie caught up with the show. I think it's all on YouTube. It's not really worth it, in my opinion. It's definitely not Great. Yeah, we will also be skipping Woo's tease. That is also not happening. I liked Flintlock. I thought Flintlock was pretty cool. How did Kat feel about the Cliff Gordon's Guide to Wooing Women book? Oh, she did not like all of that, which is understandable because obviously who in their right mind would... Yeah, you know, Cliff Gordon's such a good guy. No one's thinking that. But no, she was like, come on, Jay. Really? Yeah. Ninjago was in a rut in 2017. It really was, now that I think about it. And, you know, I kind of blame the movie for that. The movie is still, like, pretty solid in my opinion. But you gotta admit, it caused production trouble galore for the Ninjago TV show. Because that movie got delayed by a year. It was supposed to come out in 2016, came out in 2017 instead. So they had to scramble and make some content for second half of the year 2016 and 2017, which led to Day of the Departed and Hands of Time not really being the whole best. So, you know, as much as I would love to praise the Ninjago movie all day long, and I do like the Ninjago movie, it definitely caused some hardship for the show around that time. Also caused Lego movies to stop. I don't know. I feel like that was more or less a combination of the Ninjago movie and the Lego Movie 2 not doing so hot, like box office wise. I think the Lego Movie 2 was the final nail in the coffin for the Lego Movie franchise. Ninjago movie certainly did not help. Yeah, the only reason why Day of the Departed and Hands of Time exist is because of the movie. Yep, absolutely. If the movie came out in 2016, Sons of Garmadon would be season 7? I think so. I think they would have gone Skybound, movie, Sons of Garmadon, or whatever season 7 would have actually been. Maybe it would have still been a time travel thing, maybe not. Yeah, Kat will watch Sons of Garmadon. Yeah, we're going to keep the rewatch going here. We're only at Hands of Time currently. Oh, I got something interesting that, you know, that might not be a popular opinion. But Kat did make it a point to say that she does not like any of the remixed intros, and Skybound was her least favorite intro, which, you know, opinions will be had, of course, and her mind was kind of blown when I was like, look, see, rewatch the intro again. The ninjas show up in the order that they are captured by Nauticon. You know, she thought that was pretty cool. But no, she doesn't like any of the remixed intros. I think she will like when the intros do away with the weekend whip. Yep, her least favorite. Yes, of course, respect opinions, absolutely, but I don't mind the remixed intros. Nat Christmas with another $5 super chat. Thank you very much, Nat Christmas. Nat Christmas says, if I could heart the comment, there we go. Let's see. Oh, now there's a thing in the way. I do not want to rewatch season 11 with my brother because it's my least favorite. Is it wrong if I just show him season 13's Seabound and Dragons Rising? No, I don't think you'd be missing much. But thank you, Nat Christmas, for the super chat. I've been kind of thinking the same thing. I don't know if he'd be missing much, but later on down the line we have, like, I guess you wouldn't have much if you skip Crystallized as well, because Crystallized does kind of tackle a lot from season 11. Not so much season 12, though. That is a good question. I think you'd be fine just watching those seasons. But thank you once again, Nat Christmas, for the $5 super chat. Yeah, the intro, I told her, I was like, yeah, you're going to be getting some heat for that because everybody loves the Weekend Whip remixed intros. Like I said, though, I told her that eventually the series does away with those. So, you know, she's not going to have to listen to them for long. Yeah, she wasn't really a big fan of it. But that's okay. It do be what it do be, right? With that being said, though, what intro is your favorite? I wonder if she will like the Hands of Time intro, though. See, now that's a question. I don't know. She doesn't like remixes, though, so I guess we will see. What's your guys' favorite intro from Ninjago? We didn't watch any Season 7 episodes. We are on Season 7, as in we just finished Day of the Departed. Next thing we watch will be the first episode of Hands of Time. Sorry if I misspoke earlier. We are at Hands of Time. Possession, Season 6, funny enough. Yeah, I like that one too. I like the intros. I don't really, have any issues with them personally. Tournament, Hands of Time. Hands of Time is the worst. Interesting. You know what? Maybe we should run a poll. We can run a poll. Do we have a lot of options here? Oh, yeah, we do. Okay. Let's just do, like, the core center there. So Season 4, Season 5, Season 6, and Season 7. Because I feel like those are going to be the most popular ones. What do you think of the Pharrell Williams Lego biopic? I don't mind that they're doing it. I saw the trailer for it. I think it looks interesting. I will probably watch it at some point, but I don't know anything about Pharrell Williams, so it's going to be interesting as someone who has zero knowledge on him as a person trying to watch this documentary about his life. I don't know. We will see. It is technically our first Lego movie in a while, so it is what it is. Which season has the best intro of this selection? I don't know. Like I said, I saw the trailer. Trailer looked kind of cute. I'll probably go check it out. Why is Pythor on my desk? Hello, Pythor. Why are you here? Oh, yeah. I was going to record a short with you. Maybe I'll do that after stream. Yeah, heavy quotations around the words Lego movie, of course. Because is it a Lego movie? I mean, kinda, but is it like part of the Lego movie series? I don't think so. My background is still the white one for the poll. Oh well, I can still read the numbers. Who's winning? Possession. Very cool. Which Pythor is it? It is the one from Season 4. So he has like the Anaconda belt and all that. Yeah, because random Ninjago facts are coming back tomorrow, so I gotta film a short with this guy before the night is over and edit it. Right, Pythor? That'll be our mission for after stream. What else do we have? Yep, Snoop Dogg is in the movie. Yes, indeed. I am a fan of Snoop Dogg. No, I said Possession is my favorite, but if Season 7 gets on a poll, then I'm giving Love, because I love that opening a lot, too. I see where you're coming from. I like the intros for the most part. I feel like all of these intros are very good intros. Honestly, from the original, 7 seasons, my least favorite intro might be the originals or Season 3, because I feel like 4, 5, 6, and 7, that group, the intros are all pretty great. Does Nauticon also... Does Kat also not like certain things Ronan and Nauticon do? Yeah, she thought it was obviously creepy, but they're supposed to be creepy, right? Because they're kind of bad people, last I checked. Well, Ronan, I guess it depends on what time of the week it is and, what the position of the sun is. If he's a good guy or a bad guy. But yeah, they're not supposed to be, good guys. I feel like a lot of Ninjago fans kind of forget that sometimes. But, what about Season 8 and 9? I don't mind those intros either. Sure, they're different, but I feel like they're a lot more appropriate for the seasons, that they're attached to. I can't imagine Sons of Garmadon or even Hunted having a Weekend Whip intro. Kind of glad that they decided not to do that. I love Season 10's intro with the legacy stuff. That one's pretty cool. But, I know a lot of people miss the Weekend Whip, and that's okay too. Season 6 pictures? I unfortunately do not have Skybound pictures on standby right now, but I do have Season 5, so maybe we could do some Possession for a little bit. Closest I got to Season 6. Possession. Oh, she did like the future reflections in the first Spinjitzu Master's Cave. And we had a big discussion about how, Kohl could not see his reflection and why that was. I gave her the quick rundown. The Rift Whip. Yeah, I liked that one too. Will you get Season 6 photos back in? Yeah, eventually. I was actually thinking about maybe doing that this week, trying to maybe cycle in some new seasons. Right now we have Season 2... Season 4, 5, 7, 10, 14, 16, and 18. And by 16 and 18, I mean Crystallized and Dragon's Rising Season 2, because that's just how they're written here on my OBS. But I do plan on cycling in some other seasons later on, maybe this week. I just can't do all of them at once because OBS crashes if you have too many pictures on there. Yeah, I could definitely get rid of maybe, the island for Skybound. I'll figure it out. Because we still have how many seasons out there. And I do have screenshots still on standby. They're in a folder. I just need to put the folder in OBS and, you know, switch around some of the scenes or whatever. I don't still have the character photos, no. Pretty sure those are on my old computer. But, you know, it wouldn't be that hard to get character photos. I have this extension that I use all the time for videos. It's like a multi-photo downloader, like a bulk image downloader for Google Chrome. So for videos, you know how I use screenshots, right? So what I do is I go on the Ninjago wiki, for example, find a bunch of pictures that I like, load them up into individual tabs, and click one button and they are all downloaded. So work smarter, not harder, I guess, right? The seasons go up in quality from the Fire chapter. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. The Fire chapter is definitely another one of Ninjago's weakest points. How'd you watch all of Skybound in one sitting? We watched it throughout maybe a day, and then we finished it up earlier today, actually. So we didn't do it all in one sitting. But Ninjago, when you think about it, each episode is like 22 minutes. If you watch it like a movie, you can get through a season in like a couple of hours. Like if you're just binging the episodes. It's like a 3-hour long movie, give or take, 3.5 hours. That's nothing. That's like watching Avengers Endgame or Dances with Wolves, whichever you prefer. Let's see, who's winning our intro poll here? Season 5. Why don't we end it off there? I like the Ghostly Ghost intro. Very spooky. Very Halloween-esque, if you will. Let's see. And Crystallized is a huge disappointment. Oh, wait, and Seabound is forgettable. How do you guys feel about Seabound? Is Seabound forgettable? Because I'm excited to rewatch it. I've seen Seabound a couple times, front to back, but Seabound, along with a lot of other recent seasons, I have not seen as much as the original seasons. Like, I've seen Possession, for example, million times, front to back. Tournament, million times. But some of the more recent seasons, I've only seen those a couple times. And with Prime Empire, I've only watched Prime Empire once when it came out. Seabound is great. Seabound is not forgettable. Seabound is forgettable. Don't like Seabound. Man, the mixed reactions in the chat here. Interesting. It's your favorite season? Awesome. Are you ever going to do a face reveal? I've done a couple over the years. Pretty sure my most recent one was over on Instagram. So if you want to check out the Instagram, link in the description. Go give that a look-see. Love Seabound, never gonna forget it. Seabound is alright. Feel like outside of certain great episodes, it's fine. That's pretty fair too. Ended up so sad. Yeah, I feel like that's why people remember Seabound the most, is because of the ending. I don't know if you guys were around in the community at the time, but when that ending hit, nobody really knew what to think. It was crazy. Yeah, you can go see my bald head over on Instagram. Feel free to go check that out. Link in the description. Ugh. Gotta like drink water, bro. My throat is killing me too. Hope I'm not getting a cold again, because I would not like that. Oh, my throat hurts. The heck? Need to drink more Nia. See, that's a joke from the Seabound times, when Nia was water there for a year and a month, give or take. Haven't seen Prime Empire for years. Yeah, me neither. Watched it when it came out, and outside of a couple of clips here and there, have not watched it since. I think Kat will like Seabound. Legit just recovered from a cold today. Oh man. Hopefully I can recover from mine soon as well. Colds are not fun, man. Colds put me out of commission like hard. Like it's not even a joke. Ugh. Anyway. Like the soundtrack of Seabound. Yeah, the soundtrack so far has been pretty great to listen to upon rewatch, just for, Ninjago in general. Do you think Kat will like Harumi? I think so, because Kat's not really the biggest fan of Lloyd at the moment. So I feel like having Harumi there, who constantly messes with Lloyd, I think she'll like Harumi quite a bit. Lloyd is another one of another one of her least favorite ninja. She's not a huge fan of Lloyd. She's not a huge fan of Jay. She likes Zane. She likes Kohl. Pretty sure she's indifferent on Kai. And Nia, she hopes the best for Nia. Oh, she was also annoyed that Nia did not get a color. of ninja suit, you know? She's the dark red ninja, then she's the red and blue ninja. And I told her, I was like, have fun, because Nia doesn't really pick a consistent color, and when she does, she switches away from that color later on. So, yeah, she doesn't like Lloyd because Lloyd is like... Well, for starters, she didn't like how Lloyd was a super annoying kid at the beginning, and now he's kind of like the inspirational speaker, so to speak. You know, like he's always trying to pass off some wisdom to the ninja. She's not a huge fan of that. And then Jay, she just didn't like Jay from the start because of his humor and his personality. Maroon, gunmetal gray, and azure. Yes, indeed. What color is she gonna be today? I don't know. I will explain to her, though, that after a while, the ninja aren't really color-coded anymore, as much as they are, like, elementally coded, you know? Like Kohl's colors. I wouldn't say that Kohl is the black ninja by today's standards. I'd say he's the earth ninja. That's, like, the official term, technically. I'm pretty sure the only one who still goes by their color is Lloyd, because the green ninja, that title is just iconic. But, you know, Nia's not the gray ninja, she's the water ninja. Kai's not the red ninja, he's the fire ninja, etc., etc. Yeah, Sora broke that color-coded rule. Oh yeah, I don't know if you guys saw that video this weekend that I made about Sora. Doc Wyatt kind of confirmed something over on Twitter that kind of blew my mind, and I can't believe I did not see this before. The reason why Sora, at least in the context of the show, like behind the scenes wise, obviously it's Lego being cheap, but the reason why Sora doesn't have a new suit constantly like the other ninja, her being from Imperium, she doesn't like to look the same as everyone else. I think that's actually kind of brilliant. And even though that probably was not intentional, and the real reason is, again, Lego being cheap more often than not, I do think that works. Now, Aaron, on the other hand, why doesn't Aaron have new suits like the ninja? I mean, he's a ninja fanboy, right? Who knows? Who's to say? But I thought that was kind of cool. Is Jay still called the Blue Ninja? When did that happen? Did Master Wu's ghost call him the Blue Ninja or something? Or did Jay be like, I'm the Blue Ninja. My destiny is real. Because there's like 2 Blue Ninja on the team now. So it's easier to call them like by their elemental title. Or just call them by their name, you know? Aaron can't afford a new suit. Aaron wearing those musty clothes every day. Bro's gotta wash them. In my headcanon, Aaron has like multiple versions of his same sweater. Because here, let me grab his figure quick. I have all the Dragons Rising figures like right here on standby. Aaron's, if I could grab him, he's more or less just wearing a hoodie with like a ninja hood, you know? I feel like he could have multiple yellow hoodies lying around. Maybe one day he forgets to wash them all and he has to wear a different color of hoodie. I don't know. Aaron's suit is definitely not like a traditional ninja suit either, you know? Oh well. Again, it is what it is. I'm going to switch to... Well, let's do Season 4 pictures. Because why not? Dare I say, why not? Just saw your face reveal. Surprised your voice doesn't match your face. That's a compliment. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I will say I did find over the years a lot of people take issue with my voice. And I'm like, okay, that's wonderful. But I will, I'm not going to do anything with that critique because I physically can't. Sorry, I can't like change my voice or anything. But at the same time, a lot of folks have told me that my voice is relaxing, so I do appreciate that. It's kind of the vibe I'm going for here. Like a nice relaxing time. Just hanging out and just vibing. I am the kind of guy to have a closet full of multiples of the same outfit. I'm not really big on like changing like the style of clothes that I wear. I do like to wear jeans and a hoodie. That's kind of what I go for more often than not. And when it's not really hoodie season, I just wear a t-shirt, jacket every now and then if I'm feeling spontaneous. I'm not, believe it or not, I'm not like crazy about fashion. I'm not really one with a huge fashion sense. I know it might be hard to believe the Ninjago YouTuber doesn't have a good sense of fashion, but it's true, unfortunately. I'm not going to get a voice modulator. I think that's like, some people, I get being insecure about your voice, right? I don't know if I really need to like get a voice modulator. I'm not going to be one of those people that's like, I need to hide my voice and change it. Nah, I'm okay. And basketball shorts. You know it. Literally the fit right now. Blue t-shirt, basketball shorts. Because that's just how we roll here. And also white socks that go up to my knees. Because that's just how we roll.
Ain't no one leaving this party.
Thank you, Nero, for the sub. Oh, I should become a VTuber. Can you imagine a little anime version of me in the corner? I don't know any good VTuber sites, though. I have no idea how to do that. Oh, well. I do own a lot of My Hero shirts. Yeah, that was like... I bought a lot of them back when I was like super edgy, and I would go shop at Hot Topic, and I'd be like, yeah, I want this one and that one. I ain't like that no more. I've kind of like mellowed out a little bit. But I do still have all those shirts. Will I buy any more? Definitely not. As my ankle cracks because I'm ancient and old. Let's see. Oh yeah, a Lego version of me. That'd be cool. I wonder if there is a way to do that. That'd be amazing. It's not a phase, Mom. All the cool kids are doing it. Yes, Emo Me is real. Favorite Ninjago Dragon set? That's a good question. I'd say my favorite dragon design is probably Egalt, but I feel like the set has some problems. Favorite dragon set? Maybe Lloyd's dragon from the Ninjago movie, like the mech dragon? I don't know. That's a good question. I also like the golden dragon, like both of those sets. What's your favorite dragon set, if you guys have one? Kind of at a loss for words there for that one. There's a bunch of dragons that I like, but can't really think of like a specific set that I like. The new Source Dragon looks cool. I don't have that one yet, though. Yeah, the Ultra Dragon set, the Ultra Dragon, especially from the original Epic Battle Dragon set, or Epic Dragon Battle, whatever it's called, that dragon is cool, and it worked for the time, but there are so many better dragons today that have better engineering. I don't know. Movie Mech Dragon is epic. I agree. Still have that one over on the shelf. It's kind of what I just did. I looked over on my shelf and I'm like, I don't know, what do I still have, like, built up? Oh, speaking of dragons, the weird brown Rontu dragon that comes in the Tournament Temple City. I have this one right here now in my hands. He's kind of bizarre looking. I'll talk about that in my review. I don't really know if I like the design of this dragon. I don't know. It's fine as like just a little side build, but by itself, I don't know, man. He kind of doesn't really have any claws either. Like his front claws, it's just like one claw. His back feet have more claws than his front feet. Bro. I don't know. At least Wildfire can ride on the dragon. And plus, the Tournament Temple City, it's like a big cave, and you can slide the dragon inside the cave, and he can just like live in there. It's perfect. Not even sure if it's supposed to be Rontu, though, because Rontu's purple and this thing's brown, but kind of looks like Rontu. I will call him not Rontu for the time being. The dragon is something. I agree. Yes, indeed. Would you hang your dragons on your ceiling? I've thought about that before, and I've definitely seen other people do that. I don't know. I don't have like a ton of dragons anymore. A lot of them are broken down and in storage. It would free up some space, though, but I'm also worried that my cats might mess with them if they're hanging from the ceiling. Don't want to give them the encouragement to climb things, They have been knocking a lot of stuff down off my shelves lately, including part of the Tournament Temple City the other night. I came home, and the dock portion on the far left was on the floor. Luckily, it landed in their cat bed, so I was able to recover it swiftly and quickly. But yeah, they have been knocking over quite a bit on the shelves. So, not super happy about that. Used to do that, but one fell and it broke. Yeah, that's also another thing that I'm worried about too. Yeah, you might just, exactly, end up dropping the thing trying to hang it. That definitely sounds like something that I would do. So I feel like for the time being, I'm definitely not going to be hanging up any dragons, but that is a good idea if you can execute it correctly. And I have seen people do that before, and it looks kind of cool, but I don't know. probably better to not to not do that. Let's see, what other seasons do we have here? We have season 7? Sure. Hands of Time, everybody's favorite season ever because it's just awesome. As I aggressively drink my water. Ugh. I'm dehydrated. Give me a break. Holly, Jay's #1 fan with the $4.99 super chat. Thank you very much. Holly says, me trying to control the Ultra Dragon on Shadow of Ronin being like Lloyd trying to fly the dragon when he was young. I remember trying to play as the dragon in that game. It's difficult. It's definitely a challenge. I feel like that's how I would be in real life too, trying to fly a dragon. Oh, I just remembered something else from watching Skybound. Cat's kind of mixed on Echo Zane. Do with that information what you will. But thank you once again, Holly, for the $4.99 super chat. Echo Zane was just kind of creeping in the background, and she's like, is that Zane? I'm like, no. That is Zane's kind of sort of half-brother. His name's Echo Zane, and he does everything that Zane can do, except worse, because he falls apart constantly. Hands of Time or Fishizzle 2. Definitely Hands of Time. Take anything over Fishizzle 2.
Father would not want you to do this, brother.
There's a super chat. Thank you once again, Holly J, for the $4.99 super chat, or Holly J's #1 fan. Appreciate it. Ron 2 plus not, non 2. There you go. That's what I'll call it in my review. Non 2. Echo Zane is fine, but not the best in terms of a character. Oh, another thing too. When Jay was going around and he's like, all right, we got to find our replacement ninja. You know, the older ninja are trapped in a sword. We need some replacements. And he goes to Dareth first. Kat was like, oh no. Why Dareth first? And who did he go to next after that? Soto. Then he went to Skylar. Ugh. Skylar's your third pick and you choose Soto and Dareth over Skylar? Come on. And also, yeah, the police commissioner too. Just, why are you here? Someone lost a bet. Zachary Levi really had nowhere to go after Shazam. I mean, he's doing that famous Harold and the Purple Crayon book adaptation, right? That's going to make $1 bajillion guaranteed. He's only making good choices after Shazam, right? He's kind of doing, no, in all seriousness, he's kind of doing what The Rock did, where The Rock was like fixated on Black Adam, and he's like, nah, this is going to be me for the next 20 years. Sorry to say, the DC universe fell apart. There was no hierarchy change. It just kind of collapsed. Yeah, Ronan was there too. Like I said, she's kind of mixed on Ronan. Let's see. What else do we have here? Kind of getting a headache here too, y'all. Kind of want to see if we can make it to the hour, but if we end off like immediately at the hour, that's probably why. The time reversal, yeah, I mean, I kind of told her, I was like, I didn't mind the time reversal, because what else would they have done? Like, would they have just kept Nia dead and moved on from there? I don't know. Reversing time only made sense for me. Yeah, The Rock could have been a great Black Adam, I agree with that too, but, you know, the movie as a whole, it wasn't really all that great in my opinion, and it didn't really make all that much money. And the marketing campaign behind that was crazy. Can only imagine how much money they lost on that. At the end of the day, that's pretty much what it comes down to. I don't know. Maybe there will be a new chance for Black Adam in the new DC universe, but maybe not. If Black Adam never shows up again, you know, I'm not going to complain too much. Take some Tylenol. Yeah, I think we might have some in ye old medicine cabinet. I'll have to check here after stream wraps up. Henry got fired, thought he just quit. I mean, I heard they let him go too because they were changing the direction of the DC universe after Black Adam bombed. They were relying on Black Adam quite a bit. That's why they had Henry Cavill in that movie as Superman, because they were going to hype it up. And for some reason, he was going to fight Superman, and it was going to be amazing. Henry Cavill's back And then the movie bombed, so they were like, oh, never mind. Get him out of here. We don't need him here. Ugh, I don't know. Sounds like a big mess. I'm not really envious of anyone involved. It sounds like it was just awful. Dareth can take on the Crystal King alone. I mean, he could try. He might get vaporized. In fact, I pretty much guarantee you he will be vaporized, but who knows? Maybe he will pull a 180 and become the best Ninjago character ever. Who knows? Yeah, I try not to remember the Flash movie. Kind of a gross movie when you think about it. If Kat's indifferent on Kai, do you think she'll have the same opinion, or your same opinion in Dragons Rising? I told her that Kai gets better down the line, and Kai is actually one of my favorite ninja nowadays when you enter Dragons Rising, because of how much they've done with his character and how far they've expanded him beyond what he used to be. And she said that she was looking forward to that, but she was like, is Kai supposed to be this kind of bland? And I'm like, well, Kai, you know, it kind of takes Kai a while to find his footing. But eventually he does. And like I said, nowadays Kai is one of my favorite of the team. Not my personal favorite, but one of the best ones. Yeah, I did not see Aquaman 2. Why is it gross? Something about, you know, CGIing dead actors for cameos that mean nothing. That kind of seems a little gross, a little bit unnecessary, a little bit like, hey, we're going to defile this grave for money, that kind of meme. Oh, your -1 poster just fell down. That sucks. I've been watching a little bit of -1 on Netflix because they added it, and I'm so excited that they've added it. I've been rewatching some of my favorite scenes. Super excited for the black and white cut to be added eventually, too. I heard that's coming soon. I'm also kind of looking forward to a Blu-ray 4K release for Godzilla -1. Hope that eventually happens, because I would love to have that in my movie collection. Yeah, it is pretty disrespectful, you know, CGIing dead actors for cameos. Why are we talking about DC? This is a Ninjago channel. We kind of talk about everything and everything on stream. I mean, we were just also talking about... Thank you, Kitty Cat Kathleen, for subscribing. That's quite the name. We were also just talking about Godzilla like 2 seconds ago. So, we kind of talk about everything on stream. Oh, hey, it's Kevin Feige. Hello, Kevin. How art thou? You're cheating on me with DC Comics? Nah, to be honest, Kevin, I haven't been watching a lot of your stuff either. Marvel's been kind of like, you know, not really doing it for me. But I am excited for Deadpool, whatever it's called, Deadpool and Wolverine. Hi, Waffle. Come on in. I heard you open the door. She says, I don't know if I want to come in there, Human. Do you like Marvel? I used to watch all the Marvel stuff way back when. I used to do like reviews on the channel here as well for Marvel stuff. But after a while, the Marvel stuff has kind of just been not all that great, and I've been skipping a lot of it, and I haven't really been keeping up with it as much because I personally don't care all that much. I don't know, maybe when they start making good movies and good shows again, maybe I'll get caught up, but definitely not now. The only thing coming out soon that looks like it might be good is Deadpool. Because what do we have after that? Captain America 4. Not really going to be looking forward to that one. I even forget what else they have coming out. Fantastic Four does look... or it seems like it might be promising just because of Pedro Pascal. And I do like me some Pedro Pascal. But I don't know. Marvel's been kind of meh. When is the Werewolf by Night review being uploaded? Yeah, it's probably never going to happen. I don't know, the Avengers movies, they don't really... like, what even is going to happen now with the Avengers movies? How clustered are they going to be? I heard there's going to be like 60 characters in the next one. I'm like, yo, that's crazy. Here, I'm going to get up and shut my door quick. Waffle came in and sat on my bed and did not shut the door because she's very polite. Right, Waffle? Yeah. The least you could do is shut the door. You're a kitty cat. You're capable of shutting doors, aren't you? You're like those dinosaurs from that one movie. They can open doors. Oh no. Thunderbolts, every Fantastic Four has been promising, and then that is true, yeah. I mean, I remember when Fant Four Stick was coming out like 10 years ago, people were like, "Yo, this cast is so cool," and I'm like, "Yeah, I mean the cast does look pretty cool. Is the movie gonna be good? Nope. No, it is not gonna be good." I probably will watch Spider-Man 4, just because I'm curious to see what happens to my boy Tom Holland. Yeah, it's already been 10 years since Fan 4 Stick. Time flies when you're not having fun, right? Yeah, David Shane's writing for Hands of Time and Day of the Departed. Yep. Can't wait. Imagine they fumble live action Galactus. I don't know. I'm cautiously optimistic, I'll say. I think it could be good, but at the same time, I'm kind of worried that it won't be. But only time will tell. Now, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to watch Agatha. I think I'm okay. I don't really need to watch the Agatha show. But if I don't watch the Agatha show, I'm not going to be able to understand the new Blade movie, which I probably also won't watch. I don't know. Like I said, Marvel's been kind of like... I don't know. It's been kind of meh. Midville, I'll call it, instead of Marvel. I will say, there is some rumors, though, that Ryan Gosling might be in these movies soon, and he might be Ghost Rider. If he's Ghost Rider, I'll watch that. I would love a good Ghost Rider movie. And if Ryan Gosling is Ghost Rider, I do like me some Ryan Gosling, so sign me up. I will watch that. If Kevin Feige is still in chat, make that happen, Mr. Kevin. Would love to see that. No, I haven't finished Invincible Season 2. We are still behind. Honestly, Invincible, and I don't know. I'll get caught up with that eventually. I'm literally Ryan Gosling. Me too. He's literally all of us, right? What do you do? I drive. Honestly, though, Drive is a really good movie. Check out Drive if you haven't seen Drive. Drive is good. I might watch Daredevil Born Again, if it's good. I love the Netflix Daredevil. Yeah, I will check out the new season of The Boys, but I have no idea if I'm going to be watching it weekly or if I'm going to wait for it to be done and then I'll watch it all at once. I kind of want to wait for all of the episodes to come out. Yeah, I would say I like The Boys more than Invincible. If I had to pick one show, I'd definitely pick The Boys over Invincible. Hey, Kevin Feige, you got it. DMing him now. Very cool. Can't wait to see it. I'm sure it's going to be amazing. Maybe the real Ryan Gosling was the friends we made along the way. Maybe. Could be. No, I haven't seen Fall Guy yet, no. I'll watch it eventually. Haven't seen it. Ooh, that's an interesting one to end off on. We'll probably wrap it up here because it's almost 7, and like I said, I'm tired, I don't feel good, so I want to go lay down and go to bed. But this is an interesting question to end on. Have you heard of the Wildfire is Kai and Skylar's kid theory? I did hear that theory. I've done a couple of videos about that theory before as well, and there was something... The reason why I said this would be a good one to end on, Doc Wyatt did mention something on Twitter recently involving all of that. Here, let me find the tweet here. Yeah, the tweet doesn't make the theory itself is kind of like interesting to think about because it involves time travel. Like Wildfire is their kid from the future being sent back in the past by that little pod that she was in, like Superman style, Let me find the tweet though. Because there was a deleted scene. I might do a video about this at some point too. Where is the tweet? There we go. Somebody says, when was the last time Wildfire talked to that thing? That thing being the pod. Doc Wyatt says, we wrote a brief scene for the episode Wildly Inappropriate where Wildfire and Kai run back into Wildfire's old caregiver bod. The scene made it all the way to the boards and animatics, but got cut for time. Yeah, so maybe they would have shed some more light on that theory. Maybe not. And Kevin Burke also said no one officially knows Wildfire's backstory, including Wildfire herself. So a little bit of something to think about there. Her backstory, I'm sure, will be revealed eventually, but is she actually going to be Kai and Skylar's kid? I mean, you know, as much as that would be a pretty interesting plot twist, I'm not sure how much sense that would make at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? I think it's easier said than done. When you actually start to think about it and start to apply some logic to it, it kind of falls apart pretty quick. So, but yes, I have heard that theory. If that bot saw Kai, it might have recognized him. That would have been crazy. That would have actually been really cool. Like if, that would have boosted that theory even more so. But we don't know a whole lot about that scene. It was just cut for time, apparently. So, but, interesting to think about, I guess. With that being said, though, guys, why don't we wrap it up here for stream tonight, ending things off a little bit early. But like I said, I'm tired, want to go lay down, drink some water, kind of relax for a little bit. So streaming schedule, we stream Monday to Friday, 6 to 7 Central. Updates on the community tab, all of that good stuff. Let's get some hugs in the chat. And tomorrow on stream, not sure what we're going to do tomorrow. Maybe we're going to play some games. Who knows? I would like to also bring back Chip McChase this week at some point because, we kind of missed him last week. So maybe that'll be tomorrow. Maybe that'll be later this week. Who's to say? But steaks and milks, all that good stuff. You know what? You guys have been good. I'll give you one extra steak. There you go. Don't eat it all at once, Keep your bones healthy and whatnot. Thank you so much for tuning in, everyone. If you guys enjoyed tonight's stream, feel free to like and subscrizzle. Do all that fun stuff, and I will talk to you guys again next time. Peace.